Hey guys, welcome back to Chivik Inspirations. If you're just hearing my voice for the very first time, hi, this is Chivik Inspirations, aka Victoria Chinyere. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for clicking to watch or listen to my voice on today's episode for today's topic. Now, straight to the point, just like you've seen according to the title, and I am definitely currently trying to put my mind, my emotions, my feelings, everything together, because the past few days has been hectic. It has been traumatic for most Nigerians, and like I said in my previous video, we actually planned out a peaceful protest, which is nothing than our fundamental human right, democratic right? And pure before the protest started, the government had already started threatening, had already started, doing everything within their power, within their strength, to see to the fact that we do not come out and protest. We had a lot of backlash. We had a lot of oppositions from the so-called politicians, from even we ourselves as citizens of the country, like non-political citizens, right? We had ethnic, we had tribalistic clash, antagonism, and what have you, all in the name of we coming out to protest, exercising our human right. In the sense that some particular tribe took it upon themselves that they are not, I quote them verbatim, that they are not coming out to protest, they are not joining the protest. And there we go again with the question of, are we still one Nigeria? What do we really want as Nigerians, right? And all this I am saying is still part of the problem and reasons why Nigeria would definitely find it very difficult to get to the stage that they dream or require to get to, right? Because how can people work together to achieve a common goal when they do not agree, when they do not fall into one place as one formidable force? It would definitely seem so impossible. Like, it is so impossible. If at the end of the day we have different fractions in terms of ethnicity, in terms of tribes, in terms of what we believe, political interests, ambitions, name them. I don't even want to get into what the politicians actually are standing for and rooting for, just for one single cause, which is their selfish interest, their greed, their evil, their wickedness. And innocent citizens of the country, the motherland Nigeria, came out of their houses to protest, and this is what they get. Guys, I do
right now there is a show of force from the men of the armed forces, as you can see. They are shooting at the protesters. They are throwing all kinds of tear gas at them. Right now, I'm in the cover of my house. I'm sure the smell of the tear gas will soon take over my house. I'm going to run for cover soon. They're shooting at the protesters, and this crowd, as you can see, is not armed. They are not even holding sticks, only leaves. And all manner of stuff have been shot at them. We just had a massive explosion right now. We don't know what that.
Get purpose of a protest. So please, I urge everyone to try and make this protest as peaceful.
Regina Daniels, good evening, because I made this video in the evening. I watched this whole video. I watched everything about it. Now listen, I'm going to state my facts and I'll be straight to the point so I don't waste your time. I don't know if you see this video or you do not see it, but I pray you see it because I'll tag you to it. Now, first of all, you do not go through what we go through. Neither do you feel what we feel. You might have felt it before, but currently now, you don't understand. No matter how expensive things are in the market, you will be able to afford them. But we can't. We can't skip up. Neither can we cope. Do you get? I will explain this. If you check the videos of the protest, check the internet. If you see the beginnings of the protest, if you check the main videos, there was no video of people attacking the police. Do you get? So why shoot tear gas at protesters that are unarmed? If you see any protester that was armed and you arrested that protester, I support you. But shooting tear gas, I was shot, they shot tear gas at me. Go and check. If you can check my page, you'll see the videos. They shot tear gas at innocent protesters. Why is the government afraid of a protest? And they don't want to do what the public wants. They don't want to do what the masses want. Why are they so afraid of this protest? People are dying in general hospitals. Just in case you don't know, let me remind you. Some women are dying in labor rooms, not just because they want to die or they were destined to die. There is no money for proper medical care. People who would have been saved. Healthcare in Nigeria is failing. Our nurses and our doctors are looking for a way to jackpot. Why? They're not getting paid. Neither are they even getting appreciated. Let's not even talk about government schools where government school teachers are now opening provision stores, selling ugu the whole day. They come in the morning, they sign out in the evening. They don't teach. Should we talk about bad roads? You live in Asaba. I know definitely you know how that Asaba road to Warri is. Horrible. Should we talk about the insecurity? Should we talk about people being murdered in their houses? Should we talk about people getting killed? Should we talk about the lack of security? Should we talk about people who are being extorted on their ways because they are traveling? Should we talk about the fact that mothers and fathers can no longer be able to cater for their children? Where should we start from exactly, Ms. Wunko? It is hard on us. It is very hard. The whole music industry is silent. The whole movie industry silent. But these same poor masses will watch your movies. They will stream your movies. They will subscribe to your YouTube. They will go to Netflix. They will subscribe. They will watch your movies. But these celebrities, these people cannot come together and with one voice. Even if you cannot come out to the live protest, you see this video you made an awareness. But I am also trying to explain to you that you see hungry people are angry people. Yes, they are. And you can only suppress them to a particular level. It gets to a place you can no longer contain them. And you see this government, they do not want to hear the cry of the people. What will it take to address the nation? Where is our president? And I'll tell you one very simple truth. If they continue like this, with injuring protesters and killing protesters, it will become a bloodbath. It is not a threat, please, but it has already started. And I am scared. Why? Protesters are being shot at. And now they are revolting, which is normal. Because I do not expect how you beat me and expect me not to cry. I do not expect how you stand with your clear eyes. You throw a stone at me and say, because you're a man in uniform, I should not stone you back. That is madness. If you are ready to dish it, be ready to accept it. Miss Wonko, you might love us, but you do not know how we feel. I don't think in the past 2-3 years you've ever been hungry to the point where you cannot afford what you want to eat, then you sleep hungry. Yes, the rich have their problems. They have a lot of things they also do. You people are humans. But trust me, 100%, Regina, you do not know how we feel, how the poor feels. Thank you.
I do not even want to play a lot of this clip right here because of the YouTube policy, and it adds no value to my, work here. At the end of the day, videos like this are not even rated by YouTube, and in as much as people are interested to know, like you all or most of you are interested to know what is happening in my motherland, Nigeria, you do not understand the toll it takes on our mental health, even as Nigerian or as a Nigerian living in Nigeria, experiencing it firsthand, first class. Right? First-hand information. Now, breaking it down, I want to say this. Can this actually be done or experienced in a country like Ghana? Can the citizens of Ghana come out to protest or have a peaceful protest, and at the end of the day, the police force, the military force, or the armed forces at the end of the day come and start firing against them? Is that what is supposed to be, or is that possible in the country Ghana? And now over there in Kenya, we all saw that at the end of the day, what we are experiencing in Nigeria currently is simultaneous, is similar to what the citizens of Kenya actually did experience. Lots of lives were lost during their protest. But at the end of the day, because I believe they took their government unaware, that's why they were able to come up with the positive result, at least to the extent that they have today, because of the singular action of what protest. Like I always say, I do not support violence, and I do not support anything that is against peaceful protest. I am always for peace, right, and unity. But at the end of the day, in as much as we as Nigerians decided that okay, we're not coming out for violence, we are not coming out to make it unpeaceful, right? But this is what the government and our force men have to still put out or dish out to their citizens, and let it be on record that I, Civic Inspirations, is standing here to say that this is all shades of wrong. The military, the police, first, all the forces that are supposed to be in protection, be for the protection of innocent citizens, are now being used by the same government, by the same leaders against the citizens. People who are armless, people who are guardless, who are just coming out to exercise their fundamental human right, and at the end of the day are being brutalized, killed for nothing. Is that the government we are practicing? Is this a democratic government? I need you all to look at it pragmatically, critically, like clearly, is this what it's supposed to be? Now, bringing it down personally, I was definitely a rainy day in my location where I stay, a rainy day all through, and the network on that day, like as at yesterday when I was making this video, was critically terrible. I could not even log on to YouTube, not until later that day. The rain fell all through from morning till night. I could not even come out. Now logging online to see what is going on, impossible. How the network providers even tried their best to frustrate the network for that day so that citizens of the country Nigeria will not access the internet. Even the ones that were even trying their best to come online, it was difficult for them to get a clear video coverage, live coverage of what was going on in the different locations where the protest was going on. Now they used almost every segment, every sector to frustrate the protest. Now the question is, why are they actually fighting against the citizens not to protest? We all know that you people are already evil, wicked, and mean. Now why showing it to this point? What is left for the common masses? What is left for the innocent citizen of the country? Nothing. Now you want to intimidate, oppress them, just like we've been saying, to the point where you sniff life away from them, you unalive them, you threaten them, you harm them, you hurt them. And this is a country we call Nigeria. At this point, I am broken to shreds, my heart is broken to pieces, and my heartfelt condolence and sympathy to those that actually did lose their life, because watching these things on the screen, on the internet, bleeds my heart. And you see other tribes, like I was saying that they are not going to protest. Now the question is, will you blame them? If you look deep or delve deep, you will see that they have reasons, or they can come up with reasons why they should not protest, because at the end of the day, the country is completely messed up. There's freaking no one that can save this country at this point. Everybody is scared of their lives. They didn't even want a situation where they will be out there in the market, in their business premises, and at the end of the day, there's stampede, there's outrage, there's violence, or what have you, and they are caught up in it. Everyone, or almost everyone, was locked up indoors. This is the country we live in fear, in trembling, without knowing what will happen the next minute. Our lives are not safe. We're not even talking about the major reason why we are suffering, which is the inflation, the hunger, the starvation. You see people moving all over with empty stomach, struggling, thriving every day to survive, just for 1 square meal or 2 square meal a day to survive. But everything is absolutely in a mess, impossible to achieve. And this is a country. The point there is, what is the problem with West African leaders? What is the problem with most West African leaders? Their presidents, their senates, their national assembly, call it whatever it is that is their political positions. What is this madness with our political leaders in the Western country? Majority of them are raving mad, are raving insane at the end of the day, calling themselves leaders from the pit of hell. And this is a country you say we call our country. I feel so pained that every time we try our best to see how we can get ourselves out of this mess, out of this pit that is draining us, dragging us, they tend to frustrate it. Now, does it even matter if people came out and protested? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count. Now the question will be, which way forward? The big elephant in the room will be, which way forward, Nigeria? I best believe that this cannot happen in the motherland Ghana. It is not because I'm exaggerating. I've gone to do my research to ask, can this happen there, where the citizens will come out to protest peacefully, and at the end of the day they will be fired back out by the law enforcement agent that is supposed to stand to protect them. Normally, without protest, on the norm, Nigerian law enforcement agent is not even trustworthy, can never be trusted, at least to a good extent. They can't be trusted. I feel so terrible at this point. I feel so terrible, to say the least, that the whole world has its own ups and downs, their experiences, every country that does exist is dealing with. But why is it that the name Nigeria, the country Nigeria, is worse than any other country as we speak right now when it comes to being evil, wicked, and mean to their citizens? I'm so pained. I'm so pained. I'm so pained. We are being shut up. We are being oppressed. We are being tortured. We do not have a voice. Every single day you wake up in a country like Nigeria, you are waking up with fear. Fear of unknown. Fear of you don't even know what's going to happen the next minute to you. All the countries will make it a free and fair situation, practice of coming out to protest peacefully. But when it gets to Nigeria, what do we experience? Shooting. How do you release trigger on innocent citizens who are armless? If they were armed, you know that they came for problems. You know that they came for war, but they were armless. How? What kind of heart do you people have out there as the law enforcement agent? I don't care whether you're the military, you're the police, or what have you. You listen to the voice of the evil leaders and you act against your own fellow human being that is the same with you, because you are armed and they are armless. Oh my God. This is a country that is supposed to be way and far better than where it is today. Other countries are overtaking and have overtaken a whole country that was once called the giant of Africa. But today, I don't even want to hear that name, at least for now. Let's face fact. Let's face reality. At this point, I will say, may God in heaven visit each and every one of you. The so-called evil, wicked, selfish, demonic leaders. May God visit each and every one of you according to your deeds, according to your actions, according to your inactions. May your children's children go through the same situation that you put the poor, the innocent, the less privileged through. May they experience it in one way or the other. This is a cry of a true Nigerian. I remain here and I will remain here to see the end of it. But I know that one thing for sure is that Nigeria will not see the end of me. But I will definitely fight to the end, to see the end of all this menace, to see the end of all this evil, to see the end of all this oppression and everything whatsoever that we experience in a country called Nigeria. For how long? I don't know. Guys, at this point, I'm short of words and I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be the bearer of such news, but because of the pain I feel, the pain in my heart as a core patriotic citizen of my country, Nigeria, I can't hide it. I can't hide my feelings anymore. I can't hide my pain anymore. But it is only God that will give me the grace, give each and every one of us the grace as Nigerians, patriotic citizens, innocent citizens of this country, to thrive, to survive, and get out of this and finish strong at the end of the day. So help us God. This cannot be in most West African countries, but definitely it is going on in Nigeria. May God have mercy on us. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this episode, and I want to say, leave your thoughts, leave your encouragement, your support. Please have Nigeria in your prayers genuinely, and as we thrive, as we fight to get through this phase and finish strong. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Leave them all there and let this conversation continue from there. And please, I'm already devastated. I wouldn't even want any of you to come leave me more devastating and frustrating comments in the comment section. I've had enough. I wish I could even do a live video so that you will see how depressed I'm looking. You will see how pained I'm looking. No matter what I eat at this point, I don't feel it. Every single day I am struggling. I'm struggling to survive with my mental health, with my peace of mind, because I am directly feeling the heat. I mean, I am directly wearing the shoes. If I can afford 2 square meter, 3 square meter, what about people who cannot afford one? What about people who cannot even see even a meal to have? Talk more of their children, and yet you expect me to just pretend as though all is well. I'm sorry, these too shall pass, but till then, thank you so much. Remain safe out there, wherever you are, as a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, as any citizen of West Africa to the world. Till I come again here on this space in my next one. But for now, this is me, Chivik Inspiration, signing out. Bye, guys.